For you, dear, I'd do anything.
I do believe that's true.
It really is.
Theo Rose, my favorite architect.
Hi and welcome back to Real Reviews, where today I'm having a look at The Roses. This is a combative comedy drama starring Benedict Cumberbatch and Olivia Colman. It's written by Tony McNamara and it's directed by Jay Roach and is out in UK cinemas right now. So let's dive in and find out exactly what this is all about.
But you are still a failure.
You got fired. Fired?
So The Roses is about the disintegration of a marriage between Ivy, played by Olivia Colman, and Theo, played by Benedict Cumberbatch. Theo is an architect who loses his job, one of his buildings collapses, and Ivy is a, shall we say, a laissez-faire cook who happens to just cook excellent things, but only for her family, and she sort of turns into this burgeoning restaurant brand, and there is conflict, there is resentment, there is, you know, a comedy of errors ultimately as things escalate. But this was also a remake from the Danny DeVito movie from 87-88 called The War of the Roses, which was itself a vehicle for Michael Douglas and Kathleen Turner, who'd already previously starred in Romancing the Stone and Jewel of the Nile. So it was an expansion for audiences back in the 80s. With this, what you get is Tony McNamara on poison pen duty, coming out with some of the most cutting and very British, shall we say, put downs that you've ever seen in a cinema. It is vile, there is harsh language, there is physical violence, but it's very, very funny. It's ironic, it's sartorial, it's sardonic, and there is, as I said, a tremendous amount of irony that goes into this. It's also directed by Jay Roach, who is best known for trying to keep a leash on Mike Myers throughout the Austin Powers trilogy. So there's a great deal going on in The Roses and a great deal to recommend it. But let's dig a little bit deeper to find out if there's anything else we can uncover.
Everybody seems to think
We hate each other? I suppose sometimes I do hate you. Sporadic.
So there has been some talk in the British press about a specific scene in The Roses which has raised some heckles amongst people, amongst allergy societies worldwide, or at least in the UK. The scene itself, I won't go into detail because I don't want to give it away, but I will say this, it does skate the line of good taste. It does skate a very thin line between comedy and drama, and I'm sure there were conversations that went on before it was filmed. So you have to take that into account. The thing to recommend this movie most is Olivia Colman and Benedict Cumberbatch, who make a very convincing couple. Not only that, but they are very, very good in terms of being combative, in terms of their use of language, in terms of their use of foul four-letter words, and also, but also it doesn't feel like it's that either of them is showboating. There feels like you know, that it still feels like a drama which has teeth, that has relevance and feels contemporary without it turning into a two-person sort of haranguing match. And it also finishes in a really concise way, which The War of the Roses never did. So there are improvements on the original here that are to be enjoyed, and I would highly recommend it, and go and watch it now. On that note, I'm jumping into my rating. Let's do that.
fused with tarragon, it adds a bit of bitterness.
Ivy likes to leave a little bit of herself.
So I'm going to be giving The Roses a 5 out of 5 on the big old 5 scale. It's a rare occurrence, but I think it's well deserved because ultimately the characters, not only Olivia Colman and Benedict Cumberbatch as Ivy and Theo, but also a supporting cast that features Kate McKinnon, Andy Samberg and Alison Janney are also exceptional. And let's not mention or forget to mention Tony McNamara's writing, which really does throw this, will throw a curveball at audiences wherever they are. So on that note, I'm going to dive into my trailer. Let's do that.
Done.
I say when we're done.
I just want the house. I built it.
And so it is, you've reached the end of another video review, this time for The Roses, which is out in UK cinemas as we speak and stars Benedict Cumberbatch and Olivia Colman and is directed by Jay Roach. So this is the bit where I go, if you like the video, then give me a thumbs up. Failing that, you can always just drop a comment in the comment box below and I will respond. And finally, just subscribe so that every Tuesday and every Saturday, when I drop another one of these videos literally into your lap, you'll get a little notification and you can pop in and watch or listen to as much or as little as you'd like and then go about your day. In the meantime, check out the rest of the channel. Maybe pop over to the Patreon page. Take care. Cheers now.